telling like I was telling Zero before the show began, ever since I've lost my championship, I feel like I've lost everything. And I just don't have the heart to really introduce you guys as hardcore as I do because I feel like I've lost everything. It's like my wife and kids all over again, you know? So, you know, we got Zero. Everyone, round of applause. Ponyboy, get in on this. Gotta give a being a dick.
He muted.
Then we got our what?
You're unmuted now.
Oh, I'm unmuted now? Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
we got a clock. We're bringing in Zero. Come on. Come on. God, he's a dick. And then we got our champion who's just all full of himself, Ponyboy. Let's just give him a round of applause. Remember this in band camp? Round of applause.
I knew you used to blow.
Oh,
we'll give him the jazz hands.
Hey. That was a very cold opening, but you can see I'm wearing my shoes around my neck because I feel like things have been stolen from me. You know, I feel like the SummerSlam wasn't fair. And I know we've gone over. Hello, Cowboy Jake. How's it going? I'm just starting this off with a cold, like Jay Leno monologue. Like this is like 9/11 all over again.
While he's ranting and raving, I'm just gonna do a simple product placement. Product placement. Okay.
So anyway, no, I'm just upset. And where are we going to begin, boys? These shoes are a lot on my neck, by the way.
Well, you know what? Don't worry. You can send those shoes with my title because your champion's got boulders for shoulders, and I'll carry everything.
Well, you better be looking for it in the trash because that's where it is. It's gone.
He's a hateful bitch.
No one said I wasn't going to be petty. Do you remember when fucking Zero won it the first time and I almost broke it over my knee?
Because you're a sore loser and a crybaby ass bitch.
I had it for a year. Who wouldn't?
Okay.
Like I've tasted the mountain and now it's gone.
You probably no. Anyways. Nope. Sorry, I thought I was gonna be late. Real quick, want to give a shout out to Rocket Pro Wrestling. Thank you for another fun time at Pizza Ranch. Yeah, did a little bit of arm wrestling. I won my bout. I won my match.
Good.
I made Jordan my little bitch. I won. I'll post a video up. It was a good arm wrestling match. Damian Gray, a bunch of their talent. Maximus Orion was there. Mama Shelly was there. It was a good time. Turtle and pizza and beer were there. So it was a good time. Absolutely good time. And again, speaking of Rocket Pro Wrestling, September 6th, they will be at St. Joe's Park in beautiful Joliet for their season opener for Fall Brawl. Tickets will be available at the door. Doors open at 4 p.m. Bell starts at 5. Come on out. It's a good time. So let's just get this out of the way. Zero. I want to start you off. How do we feel about the Karrion Kross situation? Where do we think this is going?
Personally, 100% completely honest with you.
Yes.
And by the way, I'm sharing the live stream to other pages right now because, you know, it's easier to do it from my phone instead of trying to do it because literally it was playing the video and there's a slight delay, obviously.
Yeah.
But I could hear Ponyboy talking in my earpiece from this and from the Facebook page. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my damn mind. Anyway, where do I think it is?
Okay, let's start it this way. Do you think this is a work or do you legitimately think that he is gone along with Scarlett?
He's gone. He's done. He's gone. There was something that came out not too long ago. Like, we're talking within the last hour or two that I saw. Apparently, his contract for re-signing did not include Scarlett.
That's what I heard. And he also released something on his YouTube page, his YouTube channel on Sunday, which I need to go watch. But I did hear and read that the new contract did not include Scarlett.
Yes, I didn't watch the full hour thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it. God damn, again?
Watch out.
So just so you know, guys, where I'm staying in Elkhart, Indiana, literally everything I need, restaurant-wise, whatnot, I could see from my hotel room window. There was a major accident at this intersection last night. Apparently, there's another one tonight. Anyway, the thing about it is,
Who likes Indiana?
I mean, I don't mind coming out here.
People from Indiana hate Indiana. Anyways, go on with your conspiracy theory, because I got a lot to say about this.
I don't think it's conspiracy theory. I honestly think
it is SpongeBob, by the way.
As much as he would love to stay with WWE, I cannot blame him for not wanting to stay with them. I can firmly believe the contract they offered it was not what he wanted. And I can honestly believe the contract they offered him was well below what he deserved. I would have to say that, it's funny that Bubba Ray apparently said on his podcast that if he was Karrion Kross, he would go to every Monday Night Raw and stand outside.
I did hear that.
And just sign autographs. Basically pull the whole Vinnie Mac thing, which that did not end very well for Vinnie Mac. But I honestly feel no matter where Karrion Kross goes at this point, and it won't be to AEW. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Okay.
And it won't be to AEW for the simple fact that Don Callis is there. And he will murder that. He will murder that. Though it was never proven the circumstances behind Callis' release from TNA back then, I think there might be some merit to the sexual misconduct allegations.
Okay, so before we let Mr. Guns speak, Zero, do you think that even if it is true that the contract did not include Scarlett in any way, this will have some sort of hindrance or, I guess, more of a decline for them to want to reach a deal with him?
No.
And when I say them, I do mean WWE.
I'm going to say no for the simple fact that Scarlett has been used in matches at house shows and everything. No. There's videos of it. She actually can compete in the ring. Why WWE never utilized her in the ring, I don't know. I don't know if it was more so the fact just using her as like eye candy and shit like that. Maybe, maybe not. But my point is this. They are literally the prime example of a perfect pair. Where he goes, she goes, where she goes, he goes. They support each other. They love each other. You know what? If he walked away because the contract did not include her, all the power to him. Because I'll bet you anything, GCW, they're ready to knock on the door. But they did say there are multiple companies that have said they are afraid to reach out to him because they don't know if this is a work. So if this is a work, WWE and creative are doing a phenomenal job keeping us guessing.
Mr. Guns.
It is a work. I smell it in the air. It smells good too. Remember, Karrion Kross was released by WWE beforehand, so why wouldn't this work into a storyline with him? It's a good way to transfer him during a draft that is coming up now soon. So, have him be a free agent, have him feel it out, have him bring it in. They're not done. They're not done by any means. Those t-shirt sales went up so high. It's a work. I just smell work, to be 100% honest with you.
Now, do we think as a collective that because again, like Zero said and Tommy said, Knight, I agree with them that I really think this is somewhat of a work.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that the comments made from Paul Heyman are fueling that fire of it being a work?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what comments Heyman
Basically,
made.
Paul Heyman said, I'll find it and I'll put it on the page. I don't want to misquote him, but it was in the context of don't push him until he's fully ready. Keep doing what we're doing, because if we don't push him when the fans want him, it's inevitably gonna make the fans want him more. And he compared him to Austin when Austin got his massive push after the King of the Ring.
Okay, can I jump in on that? Can I jump in on that?
Yes.
It goes to your point. Remember, Austin went to ECW. He didn't have a long run there, and WWE owns all these companies like AAA, and sorry, my mouth is dry. AAA, Evolution, all this kind of stuff. You could see Karrion Kross showing up like in Austin and building up that like kind of thing, going back into it. Like I said, I feel like this is a work because they're trying to fit him in somewhere. It's almost like he's good enough for Raw. He's good enough for SmackDown, but let's let the guy go. Let's let him show up on NXT. Let's get that natural Stone Cold build again, because he's not ready, but he's ready. You know what I mean? And I don't talk high about Karrion Kross, but I can definitely – I just think it's a work. They're like way over too hot with what we've seen in the last 3 months, despite my opinion and everything like that. Like, they're leaving money on the table if they don't do something like that. And they can – build storylines around it and everything. So
well, here's the other thing you can think about. All right, you already know that he has said multiple times he wants to go to GCW. He wants to do the Bloodsport thing.
But again, at the same time,
really,
hold on. He did the Bloodsport thing WrestleMania weekend and won his match, which was the inaugural return of Bloodsport. And ever since then, Natalya has been doing Bloodsport, and apparently she's undefeated over there.
But can I? I'm gonna say this to you.
He can't do Bloodsport. You're telling me he can't do Bloodsport, and then every now and then,
owned by WWE.
Here comes Killer Kross. No, Bloodsport is technically a GCW event.
But so why is Natalya allowed to go there?
But the thing about GCW is that they've done a lot of promos with AEW in the past, but I've noticed they've been getting away from doing stuff with AEW, and they've been bringing in more TNA and WWE stars.
Okay,
the money.
So hold on, let me get this out. To debate with Zero, yes, he has said that, but he has said it more times that where he wants to stay, where he wants to end up, and end everything, the end all be all was to be in WWE.
That's everybody, so
correct.
No, I disagree with you. Not everybody, because a lot of people after they get treated like Kross has been getting treated. I'm not going to say names. Like we know who they are.
Cody Rhodes came back. All these people that have left have been inducted to the Hall of Fame. The people who actually matter, you know, and all that kind of stuff. They all go through WWE at the end.
But again, that's where he wants to be. So, again, it's kind of like Zero said.
Just because that's where you want to be does not mean that's where you're going to be treated the best.
True.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
And for right now, you got to remember, he's even said openly when he got released the first time, he never thought he'd be asked to come back. So the fact they asked him to come back and everything, I'm sure it planted something in his mind of this is where I want to be, but it's not where he's going to be treated the best, in my opinion. Personally, I think he could go out and do the indie scene like Matt Cardona, and he'd make a killing.
No pun intended.
I think that everyone's a WWE shill, like even Matt Cardona is secretly working for WWE. We don't know anymore. We don't know.
You know what?
Think about it. Think about it.
I will believe Matt Cardona is still part WWE the moment they bring him into the Royal Rumble.
Conspiracy theory, like seriously, like everyone's
Jamie,
part of WWE
so-
in some way.
The thing about it, this, you know, when a TNA star shows up or a Triple X luchador shows up, they put what company they're with.
Yeah,
What company do you put Matt Cardona with?
TNA.
independent.
Exactly.
Jamie,
All around
thank you,
champion.
Jamie. Mr. Jamie, you actually asked the question to my next topic. What is going on with Preggers, aka Naomi?
Oh, she's pregnant? Is that
That
what's
is
going
the
on?
rumor. We don't know. All we know
Then
is
she's
that
not pregnant. We've
But
heard
she's
this
out for-
before.
I don't know. I mean, she took one hell of a nasty fall on that cart the other day.
that woman's got a lot of cushion. She'll be all right.
Now she's pregnant.
I'm gonna jump on the Preggers train. Big Jim saw that big juicy booty under all that gold, and he goes, "Give it."
You know what? And to be fair or whatever, a lot of her tweets and everything like that, she kept talking about Big Jim this, Big Jim. You know
Big
what?
Jim lay down that big old knish.
What if Big Jim is
Question.
just a helpful, nice
My-
man?
My,
Catholic.
my question
Shut
is
up,
this.
Tom.
Stop. Don't you ever.
My question is this, all right? Do Jimmy Uso and Naomi have any kids yet?
I don't believe so.
I know
so.
Jay's got one or two?
Oh no! I mean, I'm gonna quote Zilla because if he just did a podcast with Chris Van Zant, who if ever sees his podcast, Chris Van Zant, I would love to sit here and talk. Oh,
I wouldn't. The
So
whole damn show.
Zilla Fatu told Chris Van Zant for every cousin and member of the Samoan dynasty, they have another 11 tiers. So he goes, there's like an 11 tier drop for everybody. So no, I don't think Naomi's got any kids. But again, they haven't said anything about her relinquishing the title. They have just said she's out for a long period of time.
Remember when Charlotte was like rumored to be pregnant and she was gone for like 3 months?
Because she popped her titty.
Yeah, but
You know
they
what,
said she was pregnant.
I want to talk about that really quick, all right?
Okay.
First off, with the Naomi thing, let me wrap this up, in my opinion. If she's pregnant, okay,
Uh-huh.
good on her, because you got to remember, internal clock, Mother Nature, all that stuff.
Sperm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not getting any
sperm. Why
You
well,
know.
like those two together, imagine the child they're gonna make. It'd be like a superhuman.
So what you said
Anyway.
is Naomi yucked his yum.
No, I
Anyway.
think she yummed his yum.
Ew.
What,
younger.
Wrong
said
set of
it.
lips.
Beautiful.
Sex is gross. You have sex, you're gonna die. Anyways. Somebody
Also,
at work
sex
told me
is
the other day
weird.
that sex doesn't have a smell.
Lies.
Yeah, I know. I like sat there and stared. He's obviously a virgin, but it made like I was like,
Were you talking to Joseph?
Oh,
Joseph.
come on now.
ow. Even I thought that was a low blow.
All right, Zero, you
Oh.
wanted to bring up something about Charlotte's titty popping.
Stop.
So, all right. So we know when Charlotte had that implant blow, all right?
Yes.
She was out for a couple months, all right?
Uh-huh.
Nikki Bella just had the same thing happen no more than what? 2
Oh,
weeks
I
ago?
have the answer for that. They
Okay.
could not find the leak in the implant
For
so-
Charlotte or for Nikki?
for Charlotte. And it was
Okay.
so small that it was like a real they basically compared it to like having like a pole, like it was a real small leak in your
A
tire.
tumor?
The silicone
Well,
would like
I
leak out.
remember it was making her sick.
Yes. So then they couldn't figure out where it was coming from. So it went on for a while. So she got sick. They had to take out the implant. They had to take out the other one so it was asymmetrical. They had to let her heal. They had to let those scars heal. And then they wanted to put the new implants back in. So it was one shebang after. That's why.
So
But with
Nikki,
Bella's,
it was more
they
so
knew where it was. Yes.
They just replaced.
Which
they
again,
just replaced
I'm
it.
not.
They just
I
replaced
don't
the tape.
care. I don't think Nikki Bella should be back. I don't. I'm sorry. It is
Oh
a
my
it is a
God, I love
contradictory
Nikki.
to
No,
you love anything that I don't like.
We're not.
It's
We're
Nikki's
not
a good
stupid.
wrestler.
I don't. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, and Ponyboy, don't even go into why or how or what. Nikki Bella right now just needs the paycheck. That's all it is.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
duh.
Yeah, I even
I'm
agree with
sorry.
We're not going into why. She just needs the paycheck. That's the only reason.
Like, want to know why? Because, like Becky Lynch said, "Oh wait, you can't see him no more."
Yeah.
Let's be fair. The only reason Bella was any sort of relevancy on TV was because on Total Bellas, they knew they were going to get John Cena in episodes. And that's why. Let's be fair.
You weren't a fan.
That's
of
what it
Bella?
was. With Total Bellas, let's be fair. We can assess that.
That's
speaking
a
of
good
speaking of the divas, everything like that, I saw a post, and I am all for this idea.
What?
Obviously, I have a feeling Natalya will be the one to take the Intercontinental title off of Becky. And I am fine with that. Because, as we've said before, Natalya is at the point in her career where her time is coming. That's why she's doing this much more shit. Everything like
Again,
that.
I think Natalya should have been the inaugural IC champion.
Oh, that would have been beautiful.
I agree.
But that will be the last world title she will win. But the way that someone said they want to see it, they want to see it in a blood sport match. And you know what? I think Becky could deliver.
No, I'm going to say this right now. If history has taught us fucking anything, you keep that shit out of WWE. You had it with the Brawl for All back in the 90s in the Attitude Era where they all tried boxing each other and Gunn, which Billy Gunn's brother, can't remember his first name, won the whole fucking thing. And then they tried bringing it back for no.
Can I fantasy book this?
It can't be any worse than the fucking dog pound match.
Listen, all I'm saying is keep that shit out of WWE. I'm not sorry, but it
what
doesn't
kind of match
sell.
I would like to see for the fucking Intercontinental Champion?
What?
They won't bring it to WWE, obviously, but this is a fantasy book. A stadium stampede match. Have all those women wrestle from the outside to the inside. You got so many badass bitches like Nia Jax.
Oh,
Becky
but you're
Lynch,
too busy bringing Nikki Bella back. You ain't never gonna have. That's the problem.
What's wrong with Nikki Bella being in that?
Because you're bringing her back and you're shitting on all the new talent.
You're like, why couldn't she be in that? That's what I'm saying.
Because she's pointless. She's washed up. She's done.
Okay, have her get beaten up.
But again, you're taking a position. That's like putting her in the Women's Royal Rumble. You're taking up a position for a new up-and-coming star who has more relevancy instead of a fucking dinosaur.
That's where you're wrong. Like the whole Stadium Stampede thing, it's very similar to the inaugural Hardcore Champion on WCW with the Junkyard fight.
Have everybody in it.
Whoever wants to be in it, get your ass in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who gives a shit if Nikki's in it? That'd be fucking great. Could you imagine Becky punching her way towards the ring, like just fucking knocking people left and right? Whatever. Have surprise visit by Ronda Rousey. That'd be cool as shit.
I'm almost done with Becky too. I'm tired of it.
Just tired of everything, Grandpa.
You know why do you know why I'm done with Becky?
Because you can always tell where it's cold in the stadiums.
No, the reason I'm done with Becky, I did not need to see a female version of Seth Rollins.
Oh, what?
A female version of Seth Rollins. That is all Becky Lynch has become.
Okay. Becky
I agree with
that
you.
before. No. Becky
She looks like a pussy.
No. Becky was doing the weird. Let me talk, gosh darn it. Becky was doing the weird dressing and oh my God, why do you keep talking over me? Okay.
Let me
Becky
talk
was
to you.
doing the weird dress and all that kind of stuff before Seth.
Because
Hall
Becky
was.
blows donkey dicks?
It's not even that. It's a matter that even her mannerisms and the way she acts inside the ring anymore, she is acting just like
Real
Seth
quick,
Rollins.
Brian Ahern, I have heard, it may not be true, that may be a fact that Becky blows donkey dicks because allegedly Seth Rollins is hung.
And on that, we have a timeout for Pony Boy. Tommy, go ahead and say what you wanted to say.
I don't mind it, essentially. Like, I think it's funny. I just don't know where her character could go besides loud and obnoxious like that. You know, he's showing us his cum tribunal. But, you know, like, if you don't know what that is, look it up. But to be fair, I don't hate it. I don't exactly like it. But Becky was the first to do it. She was wearing weird outfits and all that kind of stuff, like, way before Seth was. I feel like Seth is almost a copy off of Becky in a sense.
But it's the mannerisms. Like, yeah, you want to go the outfit thing? Yeah, Seth copied that off her. But the way she acts in the ring anymore, it's like Seth.
Yeah.
And by the way, Cowboy Jake, thank you for the reminder of the Steiner math.
Yeah, obviously.
I believe we all had the same reaction the other night when Braun Breaker said, "You're 47 and you're 40. That equals 100." I believe we all just went, "Wait, what?"
It's funny because Steiner actually did legit math. This is just like dumbassery by his boy's point. Even I knew that was 87. So, what's that tell you?
All I know is Big Papa Pump is just laughing at the Steiner math, continuing to
Yeah,
go.
because he's a Milwaukee graduate. He's a smart man. It's like if you put my brain inside a Pony Boy, that would essentially be it.
I'm wondering how long before Pony Boy realizes he's unmuted. See, this is the best part. He does not understand how any of the mechanics on this work.
I know I'm unmuted. I saw it come up over the top of my screen, ass wipe.
Oh, he does know things. He had you. Pony Boy, have you heard of Mind Goblin?
Anyways.
Have you heard of Mind Goblin? Mind Goblin,
no, nor do I care.
Nuts. Mind Goblin, these nuts.
I want you to understand one thing.
I don't.
You keep talking that shit. I already took your title. I took your fucking title.
He forgets I have the power too.
To mute him. One day he will learn how to mute us. That'll be the funny part.
Yeah, no, and he will abuse that power when he figures it out.
I'm not an abusive leader. I'm not, controlling as you claim I will be. I am a just leader. I am a fair leader. I respect everybody except this fucking twat.
Remember when I was posting half-naked pictures with the title?
Remember when I was like, yeah, why not? Keep living in the past.
I can't have fun. Like
talking to fucking Bob Backlund. You remember when I was champion? Yeah, fucking
what's wrong with Bob Backlund? He had a brain cell.
Anyways,
Pony Boy, you're right. You're right. You're going to be a lawful champion. You're also going to have the shortest reign. You're going to have the shortest reign, but either way,
he's going to be a title warmer for me. It's coming back. The summer of Tom is infinite.
Well, see, unfortunately, Mr. Guns, I have talked with the Tribal Council, the Golden Council, and due to your actions of tarnishing the title, you have been placed on temporary leave into the ocean of obscurity.
What does that even mean?
Until you either, one, return the original title to moi, or create a new one. You shall be excluded from any title bouts because you are not responsible and a man of your word to return it after you lose.
Okay, it took me like 8 weeks to get my title, and it's only been a week and a half.
But Zero still sent it to you.
No.
Zero.
Time out, Tommy. Time out. It did not take you 8 weeks to get the title.
You know what I mean, though. It took a while. No. We're just blackbarring the champion. We're blackbarring the guy who won the most.
Sir Edward of the court, can you mute him?
Hold on 1 second. Gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to say this to both of you. Tommy, as soon as I lost the title, I had it mailed out by that Wednesday. And you got it by that weekend. You got by that weekend. Pony Boy.
Blackbarred.
Yes.
I have bad news for you.
Yo.
You finally have won your championship.
But I haven't yelled about it. I've only talked about it when he talks about it.
It is so cute and adorable that you have finally won it. And as I said, you're going to have the shortest reign out of all three of us. Tommy Guns, you do need to mail the title to him. However, Pony Boy, you do not have the right to blackbar him from any competition because guess what? Just because you have your wise man, I am the original.
Well,
yeah. Why do we have background shots like that? What is it?
He's afraid.
Oh, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I have come to terms with what my title reigns will be. It's not going to be long and luscious. No. It's going to be short and memorable.
It's going to be short like your dick.
Oh. It's funny because you have a small penis. That's a joke.
I don't know if that's really memorable, but okay. Anyway, back on topic, back on track. In regards to, don't worry, Cowboy Jake, don't worry. Wait till after Royal Rumble because we got something special planned.
We do, actually.
I keep mentioning it. I keep talking about it. I can't wait for the Royal Rumble after it to bring it up to all of you. I have come up with one hell of a brainchild.
And we all agree with it. Okay. So, anyways,
I want to talk
still
about
a piece of shit champion. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Explosive Joseph. Asked how we feel about Bayley apparently going heel, and I just don't want to talk about the going heel part. I'm sorry, that promo it cut deep. It kind of tied into what she had said, I believe, on Chris Van Zandt a while ago.
Yeah, about around WrestleMania season.
Right. Now, my problem is this, though. The very ending of it, that laughter.
Okay.
I had to go back and replay it because I thought I just imagined it.
Let me jump on this first.
What is going on? We know Bayley's going heel.
I think.
By the way, Explosive Joseph, she has been a face for roughly a year and a half now.
Mm-hmm. She left Damage Control.
Yeah, once she left Damage Control, she went face.
But here's the thing with Bayley. When Bayley first came in, she was babyface. She was one of the biggest baby faces they had. When she originally turned heel, people couldn't necessarily get behind it because they were so accustomed to her being a face. But after time, she grew into it. Now, I think that's going to...
Joseph, to be honest with you, I honestly thought that her face run recently had been a lot shorter. I did not realize it started WrestleMania of last year. So trust me, right there with you that she was a face, but she played that middle ground almost depending on what the storyline called for. It wasn't like her Hugger Bayley days.
I think that she was able to step out of the face persona so well that she went heel, and then it's basically the opposite of Cena. She thrived as a heel, and she had a hard time. She had a hard time going back to that babyface mentality, and she's a better heel. And I think I think not Becky, but Bayley is kind of like the female Sami Zayn. You want to see him turn heel, but at the same time, you're okay if they stay babyface.
Personally, when it comes to Bayley, I don't care if she's a face or a heel, because she, in my opinion, is one of those athletes and those wrestlers that can play either role depending on the storyline. Kind of like how Bret Hart used to be, where he could do that.
Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Fuck Bret Hart.
But she could do that middle ground. And I honestly feel right now WWE is lacking in that regard. You're either a face or you're a heel. If you fall in that middle ground to where you can do either or, you're stuck. And I think they need to start pushing that middle ground, because it will open up so many fucking avenues to where you may think they're going to do a heel movement, yet not. They decided
Essentially, middle ground wrestlers are Aleister Black, the Wyatt family, the Wyatt Six, Karrion Kross, if he's still in the WWE. Who else do we?
He's straight heel. He's a heel. He's not no middle ground. He's a heel.
I don't know. He's not wrong.
When I say middle ground, I say those who act on their own will. It's not a matter of like Cody Rhodes, where it's like, oh, I can't hit him with the title because I'm a good guy. Or a heel,
I beat the shit out of him with that title.
Or it's a heel where it's a matter of, it's like, hey, I'm gonna drop a low blow on you. No. The middle ground act as they see fit for their own gain.
What do you think Mr. Iguana is? A heel or
middle
ground?
Who?
Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana?
Oh, Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana's a face.
He's a face. I just want to talk about him.
The kids love him.
I like him. He stole my gimmick, but I'm okay with it.
Oh.
Nice.
That's gross.
God, this flower is wilted.
Again, when it comes to Bayley, you need something. You need something. Because she's a crowd favorite no matter what she does. Jamie, pull Jamie's. You want to know what? I think she's better off by herself because she has that creative ability. If you put her in a tag team or in a faction, I won't even say. Let me rephrase it. Creative ability is one thing, but her athletic ability is here, and a lot of people they've put her with, they're not to where she is. They're slightly under her. I think Bayley's better than Becky. I personally do. I think Bayley is better than Valkyria only because Valkyria is still green. I thought Bayley was better than everybody in Damage Control because she was able to, yes, have a promo on the mic, but she was able to translate that promo into the ring. So
is Becky on her heel right now? Sorry, I didn't mean to
there's a couple here. You do need something. Who's memorable
though?
Memorable here. I mean, you got Becky.
You got that. Becky. But I can't remember the other ones. Let's see here.
Naomi's a heel.
Raquel.
But I get what you're saying. Like
Wiseman.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Hold on, real quick. Wiseman, we've already covered the belt.
Oh!
No, I'm not blackbarred, Wiseman. You can't.
We're not getting.
I have the Oracle in my corner, but he's just not here right now. So
we've already covered this. Anyway, my thing is this,
that's my
and
wife,
I bring up the whole Bayley going heel more than likely next week. How do we feel about Asuka about to go heel again?
Great, absolutely love it. Asuka was looking like a snack I wanted to smuggle through customs.
Wow.
Yeah. Bricked up.
Triple dip covered in soy sauce, right?
Bricked up.
Dude, I'm not even gonna use chopsticks. I'm gonna get my hands nice and dirty on that one.
Oh my god.
Listen, I think
anyways,
Asuka and
women wrestling is pretty fucking great right now. With Asuka, stop.
Dude.
All the top players are back right now. Asuka,
no, they're not.
Becky, Bayley, Charlotte, Tiffy, Liv's not back, Rhea.
Yeah, you're missing that one.
Alexa, Naomi, Raquel
You're
Rodriguez
missing two.
again. Well, then
You're
say
missing
them,
two.
Pony Boy. Stop.
You're
fucking
missing two. You
gatekeeping.
just said them. Alexa's, Liv's still out. Naomi's out. I'm sorry. Like,
Who's the last one?
I still think Jordan Grace should be on the main roster. I think that, and she's not in WWE, but the best woman you have in professional wrestling today is Toni Storm.
Yeah, she's not going to WWE anytime soon.
Exactly. She's the best woman with tits in the business.
We're talking about
Speaking
WWE, still, Bill.
Speaking of, well, hold on, nice transition right here. Speaking of Toni Storm and everything like that, all right? Not Toni Storm, but what's her name? Mariah May or whatever the hell she is.
Can you ban Kyle? Kyle is banned. I'm tired
I
of this
hate
fucking
you,
shit.
God damn it, Kyle. Stop. Why would you? I hate it here.
You have now been removed an ocean of obscurity.
That's
Anyway.
an OSHA violation. We're a company.
Anyway, I know she went by what? Mariah May or whatever in AEW. She's Mariah
Something.
whatever in TNA.
Another Trish Stratus, Tiffany knockoff.
But I'm saying, you notice that
Yeah,
she's
but she
getting
can
a
wrestle.
lot of,
I mean, they all
But
can
she's
wrestle,
getting- but she's getting a lot of hate. Like WWE fans don't care for her at all. Do
she's
you
an
feel?
AEW alumni.
Well, no, because there have been AEW alumni that have come along and people have loved them. Do you feel that her jumping ship to WWE was to get out of the shadow of Toni Storm and it's completely backfiring?
Yes.
I don't think it's backfired. I think it's still new. With all wrestlers, you still like, even if you have a hype, you got to get casual fans and stuff into them. Mariah May, to her credit, had great matches with Toni Storm, who's watching AEW. Be fair. Let's be honest. Like, we're wrestling nerds. We're watching AEW. Casual fans are not watching AEW. You got to get, like, WWE is more of that. You got to get that crowd build and all kind of stuff. I don't think it's essentially her fault. And I think she's trying to step away from the Toni Storm thing. But I think in the back of her mind, she realizes she's still got to build that thing. She's got to show who she is. How long has she been around? Like 2 to 3 weeks now?
No, she's been around for like 2 months now.
Yeah, but still, that is not a lot, especially in something like NXT. You know what I mean? Especially somewhere in NXT, because they're always like switching up. We've seen Bo Dallas go through character transformations throughout NXT. We've seen Bray Wyatt.
Tommy, you're breaking up really bad, buddy.
Yeah, I'll sit closer. I think that's half the reason. But let me. You know
what? I'm going to say this right now.
My thing is this, though. Hold on. My thing is this, and she had great matches with Toni Storm in AEW. Is that because of her own ability, or did Toni Storm just have the ability to make her look great?
Can I say one thing?
Wrestler. She's a good wrestler.
Can I say one thing? The reason she's not getting over in WWE right now, in my opinion, is three things. One, she wasn't that good in AEW, and the people that she was put up with were slightly better, and they made her look good. Number two, the talent you have in NXT outshines her, which goes into my number one, because you have somebody in NXT's women's division right now who is a fucking star. And no, I'm not going to say Jordan Grace. I'm going to say Sol Ruka.
All right.
That woman is extremely talented.
You can't have
and she will wrestle circles around anybody in that women's division down there.
I still think 100%. Like, we've seen the opposite with Brian Pillman's son. Like, there was huge hype around him. Now it's just like fucking torture to watch him. Maybe Mariah May is going to be the opposite, you know? I just think it needs time. It needs time. It needs to marinate, in your words.
So Jamie asks if we are interested in Clash of Paris or Crown Jewel. As he said, he would rather skip them than catch up on the way to Survivor Series. I'm not so much interested in either of them. I personally feel there's going to be a pay-per-view PLE in between Clash and Crown Jewel. They're talking about possibly Bad Blood in Atlanta. But my thing is, I feel right now the build towards Survivor Series is the key focus. And I think there's going to be more of the storylines showing up over the next few PLEs. And with that being said, Clash in Paris, and I want to talk about this. I feel like we've almost been here before in regards to, what was it? Night of Champions, Fatal 4-Way for the heavyweight title.
I'm digging that.
Why? I'm not.
Well, here's my thing.
I like it.
I'm not digging it for one reason.
What?
Seth Rollins is gonna win.
Okay.
And how is he gonna win? Because obviously it's a fatal 4-way. There's no DQ. With that being said, the other two, Braun and Braun, are gonna get involved. But that's an even numbers game. This is where you will get the next member of the Vision to show up.
I don't think you're gonna get new. If there's a new member of the Vision, I am 100% certain is going to be a female. But what you're gonna get out of this Fatal 4-Way right now, you have 3 faces, 1 heel. You're gonna get by the end of that match 2 faces, 2 heels. And I'm going to mark my words right now. LA Knight is going to go back to being a heel. Because now in this battle... What?
What if LA Knight sides with Rollins?
He will not.
You never know.
What if Jay sides with Rollins?
You want to know who's going to... You want to know what? Zero fine. To play in your little world of obscurity and amazement... Saint from NXT will come up. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Why not Ethan Page?
Because Ethan Page is going to stay down there. He's going to stay down there, and he's going to run his course down there.
Yeah.
What about Chris Candido?
I don't think Ethan Page is all that great.
What about Chris Candido?
No.
Because he's dead.
And remember, everybody, here at Tables, Ladders, and Chatter podcast, being dead is not a gimmick.
No, not even if you're Hulk Hogan. God doesn't
Greatest
wish
wrestler alive. Greatest wrestler alive. Dead. Greatest wrestler ever. Hulk Hogan is on everybody's Mount Rushmore for a fucking reason.
Anyway, but no, let's talk more about this fatal
monologue on that.
Because I'm curious.
Wait, what's the monologue on what?
Never. No.
Okay,
go to a tangent.
Do you think there's going to be any sort of stipulation? Because obviously Adam Pearce is trying to stick it to Rollins all the way. Do you think he may try to ban?
We're all trying to
Braun
stick
and
it to
Braun
Rollins
from the match.
No. Here's the thing. You have it built around.
You want to stick it. You want to stick it to Rollins and make it interesting.
Fine, hell of a
ban Braun.
Use
and
your
Braun,
thumb.
All right. Ban Braun and Braun. If they interfere, Rollins loses the title.
What if Adam Pearce comes out and he gets beaten up and he doesn't realize, because wrestling shenanigans, that like they helped out, or they put a sock over their head because wrestling shenanigans, and they're like, I can't tell you who that is. Like, you know, this big 300 pounds. Who, you know,
you're going to have a traditional.
They had it with the Shield.
You're going to have. You're going to have a traditional.
Sorry.
I see what you're doing.
Ryback got fucked over by CM Punk. Okay. Just to put that out there. And I don't even like Ryback. Okay.
Okay. You're going to have a traditional Fatal 4 match.
Okay.
again, you're gonna see, and again, you have three guys in the title picture. Those are your three stars right now. Gunther's gone. Gunther's having, he's gone. Jay can hold it. LA Knight has been a fan favorite for years, and Punk is a fan just because it's Punk. You have four guys in the main title picture, and I'm sorry, I'm going to compare this to when Jericho, The Rock, Austin, Angle, and Triple H were all feuding for the world title. You have it to where you will have stacked matches with top elite talent, and you can run with any part of the storyline you have because your talent is capable of doing so, which WWE has not had in a long time.
But you got to remember the risk of injury is big too in those fatal four-way matches. You even eliminate one of them, you got one champion out of the title picture. You got to take risks, but you also got to take in factors.
But again, how many matches did we see back then with Austin, Rock, Triple H, Angle, and Jericho that was just round and round and round, and it worked because they were able to tell the story. Jamie, no, Roman Reigns will not get involved. Roman Reigns written off of television because he is starting to film parts in Street Fighter, and he has to go to his cobbler to get more shoes made because they've been stolen.
Cobbler. This is it, 1800s?
I'm honestly surprised.
Kyle, you are wrong.
Yeah, no shit.
You are wrong. Lesnar is not jumping hands. Lesnar is going to stay where Cena is. That is the money they're going to go with. Unfortunately,
I don't want that to be his last match. I don't want that to be
it's not going to be his last match.
Well, back on the Fatal 4-Way, all right?
Yes.
Rollins is going to win. I'm already saying that now. Jey Uso will be the one to eat the pin.
No. I disagree with you.
What, you got Knight eating the pin?
I don't know. They want to build Knight, I think. Not even like as a champion. I think they want to make him a main contender against Rollins. They want to build that storyline for future things.
Right,
you know what I mean?
What? Time out. We said it earlier about Cross in regards to if they don't pull the trigger, when they're hot, it makes people want them more. That is not always the case because I am firmly I will stand on business on this one. Yes.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Zero's bringing out a soapbox.
LA
Knight is still a crowd favorite and everything.
Yes.
But he does not have the momentum he had a year ago. He does not have the momentum he had a year and a half ago. No, I'm sorry. You cannot capture lightning in a bottle twice.
Yes,
I beg to disagree.
Yep, I do too. We've seen wrestlers reinvent themselves several times.
LA Knight doesn't need to reinvent himself, though. He is.
Maybe he does. Maybe he does. We haven't tried it.
He's a face now. People loved him when he was a heel.
Make him a dick heel. Make him people not like it.
Okay, listen. LA Knight is just an older version of the Miz. Yes, you kind of like him when he is a face, but you love when he's a heel because he has that charisma and that ability to just make you want to punch babies.
Where has the Miz been?
He doesn't have anything for him.
Oh,
yeah, they do.
Him and John Cena match, like a Saturday Night main event, would be pretty good.
But again, I think you're going to have – this is what's going to happen. You're going to have the match. You're going to have LA Knight give the finish to – no. You're going to have – hold on, I just had it. Hold on. LA Knight is going to give the finisher to Punk. Seth Rollins is going to throw LA Knight out of the ring, and then Jay's going to frog splash Punk. Rollins is going to curb stomp him. Then LA Knight's going to slide back in. Rollins is going to curve stomp him, and then when CM Punk tries to get up from the original LA Knight finisher, he's going to get curve stomped, and then Rollins is going to get the 1, 2, 3 pin.
See, the reason why I can see Jay eating the pin is because if you have LA Knight and Punk take themselves out of the match somehow, it builds that feud that they can carry for the next month or two. Because you got to remember, we still have another, 6 months until WrestleMania, which is when you're going to finally get Punk and Rollins. Pending they both stay healthy.
And if they're honest about it.
Yeah,
I guess
right.
6 months to WrestleMania. That's weird to me.
I think it's 6 months. August, September.
It's closer to
September,
6 months than not.
November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months. 8 months.
Weird.
You gotta find
It just felt like yesterday.
You gotta find a way to drag this burning feud between Rollins and Punk out another 8 months. Now, keep in mind, let's call it 7, because Survivor Series is an easy win.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, at some point, say December or January-ish,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have it to where Punk is not able to be the number 1 contender, to where he potentially wins the Chamber or he wins the Rumble for that big pop.
It'll be at the Rumble.
So-
He'll win the Rumble.
So you remove 3 of those. You have to find a way to keep this interesting for at least another 3 months. How do you keep it interesting? You throw in LA Knight and Punk for a feud for at least 1 or 2 of those months, and you are.
You got Drew McIntyre too. You can spice in there, not with Punk.
You can't.
But,
No, Drew.
Oh, he
Drew's
also did a promo with LA Knight. Shit.
Drew is on SmackDown, and he's feuding with Cody. Focus, man. Focus.
Which, by the way,
There's a draft coming.
Time out. He's feuding with Cody right now. All right. Is McIntyre about to go 0 for 3 at Clash PLEs for the title?
Probably.
Talk about embarrassing.
Jesus.
I know it. They might give it to him.
To be fair, I would be fine with that because I don't want another elongated Cody Rhodes.
Now, are we going to make predictions on the Clash? Are we making predictions?
Not right now.
Predictions for the. Huh?
When is Clash in Paris?
Isn't that 2 weeks away?
I think it's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, no. We'll see for the next podcast.
Tommy.
What? Why are you yelling at me, kitten?
Ponyboy said he's going to be a defending champion, right?
Yeah. He's not.
I challenge you to a one-on-one at Clash in Paris.
Why?
Who?
Winner gets Ponyboy one-on-one at the next PLE.
Well, we got to figure out which match. I'll let you pick it, but.
Oh, no, it's the whole pay-per-view, pal.
It's the whole PLE.
No. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Because the PLE scheduled for September. Let me look it up.
It's got to be the beginning of September.
They're talking about WWE is going to add a PLE in September on the same day as AEW All Out.
It's going to be Bad Blood.
It's going to be Bad Blood.
It's going to be Armageddon.
Ooh, it looks like it's going to be in Indianapolis. It might be Bad Blood in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tommy, we'll go this route. A one-on-one between you and I at Clash in Paris. The winner gets Pokemon in September for the title.
I agree.
Since he's a lawful and just and wants to be a defending champion.
Yeah, I defended mine a lot. He's got a lot to prove.
You defended shit.
The little skipper's got a.
You hitting your
little-
motherfucking double wide like a coward, like a yellow belly chicken shit coward. You chicken
I mean,
shit, chicken salad.
You could look at the numbers. I held it for a year. I technically had the most defenses.
He actually technically he did.
Well, he could technically suck my dick.
Ligma.
So with that being the case, gentlemen, I want to throw this out here, and this is what we'll end the show on. Tommy, if we open this door, there could be a challenge every month.
Yeah, but do we want to send the title back that much?
I'm not too worried about that because you still got to send it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what if I win every other month?
And let's be fair. Hold on. Let's be fair. Send the title back to Pony Boy. I will happily take it off him in September.
That's if I
And then-
accept.
You have no choice but to accept.
Oh, I do. I have every right to deny you. You know, you see,
He's
as
not saying
champion,
me.
yes,
He's not
yes,
saying me
I
because,
will
you know,
defend it.
You know what,
he just
Tommy?
I will defend it.
He's loopholing us. He's
Yeah, I
blacklisting
want.
us. He's blacklisting
You know what?
us again.
That's fine. Tommy, that's fine. Because here's what's going to happen. Whether you or I win a Clash in Paris, and he does not accept the challenge for bad blood, fine.
You know what though? Like, I accepted all the
Still,
challenges.
hey,
I even accepted
here's
the
the
Money
thing.
in the Bank one, and I won the Money in the Bank. Defending champion my ass if you're going to deny that. Fucking put your cowboy
You know-
boots on, big girl.
I don't believe the title was on the line for Money in the Bank. That was
No, it
just
wasn't.
the point.
No,
Yeah, that
but
was
the
just
thing
points.
was the Money in the Bank cash-in was on the line,
Oh,
and I won both
that
Money
is
in the
true.
Bank. And I did that
That is
was
true.
like a yep. So
Tommy, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
every
He
loophole,
can,
every dumb
he can
little
deny,
thing.
hey, you know what? He can deny the challenge. He can deny the challenge for bad blood because you know what? To be fair, we really did not have this one-on-one, head-to-head stipulation during my reign or your reign. That's fine.
He did not.
But here's the thing about it.
I had to endure Money in the Bank, Survivor Series. Remember, I
Here
had
we
to
go.
name the
He's gonna
most
cry
people in
now.
order. I
He's
had
gonna
to name
cry
the most
now.
people in order out of elimination. I had to fucking survive the Money in the Bank thing that you guys were gonna do, and then the one-on-one
The
in
Money in the
Berlin,
Bank,
which I
though,
can't
the
remember.
money in-
I
the money-
have agreed to every goddamn challenge, and I'm not going to sit here and allow Pony Boy to deny one if he's so goddamn confident in his skills and ability.
Hey, Tommy, let me correct you for a minute. First off, there was no challenge for the title at Clash in Berlin. Second off,
Okay.
the Money in the Bank, the title was not on the line. The cash-in was on the line.
Was
which
on
could
the
have been
line,
fun.
and I still won it because you guys would have picked a match where I would have lost, and that's fine because I would have done the same thing. But I won. There is,
But at the
I
same
have
point,
accepted
the
and done every loophole, every challenge,
well,
everything.
but the thing
Every-
I'm-
Cause the madness.
what I'm
I
getting
think
across to
that
you,
Pony Boy's just afraid.
he is. Now, Pony Boy, here's the problem. You have what? Maybe 2 PLEs after Clash in Paris before Survivor Series.
Yes.
Tommy Guns, I'm going to tell you this right now. You and I can go head to head. That's fine. If he denies Bad Blood and denies Crown Jewel and he loses at Survivor Series, I'll go head to head with you for the title.
I'll do that. Since Pony Boy doesn't want to defend his champion like a champion.
I don't know. I don't even think I'm a champion right now because somebody's being a bitch and hasn't sent me
it's
my
all
belt.
about having the physical title in his hands,
Yes.
but yet he won't
Okay.
defend it. Is that what gives you your balls?
How-
Because I'm
how
cutting
can
him
I
off right now, brother.
How can I defend
Your
a title
balls have
belt
been
when I
cut.
have none?
Call,
How can I
call
defend
him,
This
call
isn't
him Pony Cat because he's been neutered. He
Listen.
has no defense.
Yeah.
He's just checking it out. Why don't you do the chicken dance?
All right, gentlemen.
How can I
Gentlemen,
defend something that I don't have?
Oh
Gentlemen.
my God.
It is about that time. What is the final topic of the night?
I'm upset.
Go
No,
wash your
what-
vagina.
What is the final topic of the night, gentlemen? Anybody got anything?
I'm upset.
On that note, Tommy Guns, what are your final thoughts for this week's Midweek Meltdown?
I would always like to thank everybody for taking the time out of the day to listen. As your former not piece of shit champion, but defending champion, I'd like to thank you. A good day, a good month, a year. Don't be like Ponyboy. Defend your honor no matter what comes your way. And, don't go out there yucking anybody else's yum, such as Ponyboy, who won't defend his title because he is yucking everybody's yum. He's pretty much a yuck monster, just dropping yuck jizz on everybody and fucking thinking he's cooler than shit because he got a title that I held for a year. Anyways, that's all.
Jamie, by the way, I am looking into getting a temporary belt just to make it a little bit easier for everyone. We are also looking into the actual title, which I'm going to tell you right now. The actual title, when the time comes, shipping that is going to be a bigger pain because there's going to be weight to that.
Yeah.
We have a mock-up of it, and it took almost 3 days for me to get it right, but it's not.
Pony, I should. Pony, after this, I'm going to actually work on that before I go to bed.
Text Mr. Will Shelley. I forgot what brand he uses. He told me it, but I forgot. He showed me a couple of the new designs that he's got in mind. Fucking tits. I showed him ours. He goes, "Oh boy!" I'm like, when he goes, "I like it."
Speaking of which,
showed you his and you showed him yours.
Speaking of which, did you talk to Bill anymore about what he was talking about?
He was not there tonight.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, all right, Ponyboy, go ahead with your final thoughts of the night.
First off, I want to say this without being interrupted. I cannot defend something that I don't have. I am not gonna. No, I am not
honor. You have honor.
Get off the cross.
Listen, hold on. I am not gonna Captain Jack Sparrow this. Like when he didn't have the Black Pearl, he still wanted to be called captain. He didn't have a boat. He wasn't even a captain, so he was a liar. I am not a liar. Yes.
So if I get this title out within the week, are you going to defend it then?
I don't know. There's only one way to find
You're
out.
just like a nervous boy holding your dick. You need something to fucking have like in your hand. You are nervous. Okay, go on.
You want to know what I'm nervous about? Holding this fucking fart, man. Because I went to Pizza Ranch and I don't want to trust it because I'm a little nervous that if I fart, I was going to be squishy when I sit.
All right, so
but anyways,
my final thought of the night, because now we're going to cut him off because we don't need to hear about his bowel movements, is that number one, Don Juan Kavanaugh, we did not have him on the show tonight because it is his birthday.
27!
27, I thought he was 28.
Lucky bastard.
I don't know.
Ponyboy, he's 7 years younger than me. I'll be 35 this year.
Oh, yeah, so he's 28.
He's 28.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to our youngest brother, DJ.
Yeah,
secondly, you're going to want to be here next Wednesday because we have a special guest coming in. I'm not going to say who it is because we got to figure out the logistics, but they are a Facebook group that is going for a very special thing right in Downers Grove.
Ooh,
so on that note,
are we talking like the cream of the crop? Cream of the crop, Daddy.
We'll get into that next Wednesday night on Midweek Meltdown. And then Tuesday night, you can catch me on the other side of the mic. I have my next guest lined up next week. I believe it's going to be the Boys and Pistol Party.
And who wants the tantrum?
We got to teach you how to use all this first.
You do. And I'm down to learn.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning into this week's Midweek Meltdown. I am your host, Zero, with the Pony Boy and Mr. Tommy Guns up in Montana. On that,
Shitbag.
thank you for tuning in. And
Asshole.
yeah, catch you all next week.
Piece of
Wiener,
shit.
wiener, 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 wiener,
You
wiener,
swamp
wiener,
donkey!
wiener, wiener.